Um, have you ever wondered if Rick Sanchez, the genius from Rick and Morty, is actually the worst dad in the universe? And before diving into it, intriguing question. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Rick, often hailed as the smartest man in the universe, carries a reputation that's as complex as his character, um, and throughout the series, both of his daughters, Beth and her alternate version, have labeled him a poor father. They frequently criticize his absence during their formative years, while some might argue that Rick is merely paying for the sins of his alternate self. Rick Prime, his emotional detachment, often makes him seem self-centered. Despite some signs of growth, the series continues to challenge him, pushing for deeper evolution because exciting news has emerged about the upcoming 8th season, which draws significant inspiration from the acclaimed series Succession. This shift could lead to some fascinating developments in the storyline. When you think of Rick and Morty, a family-friendly vibe might not be the first thing that comes to mind. The show is known for its crude humor and bizarre scenarios, yet fans embrace it wholeheartedly. However, a change seems to be on the horizon, hinting at a more family-oriented narrative. In a recent chat with IndieWire, creators Dan Harmon and Scott Marder revealed that the show will explore characters beyond just Rick and Morty. While these two will always be central, the Smith family is gaining more attention. This doesn't mean the core theme will change, but the writers are committed to ensuring characters like Summer, Jerry, and the Beths receive their due. Martyr noted that crafting an entire season often leads to distinct storylines for various characters. They realized they didn't want to exclude the family from the narrative, while Rick and Morty remain favorites. The collaborative strength of the team allows for stories centered around Jerry, Summer, or Beth to emerge naturally. The season opener prominently featured Summer and Beth, with Morty and Rick's side stories unfolding alongside. And this shift in focus has significantly impacted Rick's character development, hinting at influences from Succession. In the previous season, Rick found himself utterly alone after years of seeking revenge. Now he faces the challenge of living without conflict, a new experience after decades of being in a constant state of readiness. The creators are handling Rick's family relationships with care. Scott Marder mentioned that this season is a perfect opportunity to revisit the show's humorous roots. And the goal is to focus on entertaining family escapades and while delicately addressing Rick's struggles. As a fan, I can say this season has brought back the quirky charm we love, with mind-bending episodes that keep us guessing a scary. There's also a narrative thread exploring Rick's journey of readjustment to family life and redefining his relationships. Instead of standalone episodes, the plot will weave through the entire season, inspired by Succession. Um, you know, while that show may not showcase ideal parenting, it excels in portraying complex family dynamics. The creative team is excited about crafting realistic stories featuring grown-up versions of Summer and Morty, which fans are sure to appreciate. So is Rick the worst dad? Um, no, he might just be the dad who needs a little more time to figure things out. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.